What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Dean.
Christmas is getting oh so close, and BallGame is going to take care of you guys with some beautiful, beautiful merch. This isn't every piece just yet, but these are the two hoodies that we're going to be putting up for sale. BallGame in white, BallGame in black. We get everything over here. We got two white shirts over here, but we will be dropping a photo shoot very soon and some content for you guys to see. All of the merch pieces that we're going to be putting out there. So
December 18th, Thursday.
Hell yeah.
You're an idiot. I know what you're laughing at. I already know what you're laughing at. I'm not going to say it, but I already know what you're laughing at.
Tom, I rock with your shoes today, dude.
Thank you.
Yo, I think they're fire.
Thank you. Shout out my brother. I definitely took them from his closet.
I'm not a sneaker guy. There
What are
was
those,
like,
the Laney 11s?
that's what I was asking.
I have no
Are they
idea.
Laney?
I have no idea.
That's a real pull. If you know, you know.
Definitely not 11s. Those are.
No, we know they're not 11s. That's a
Those might just
inside
be
joke.
dunks.
Delaney 11s.
Okay.
The Laney
I don't know what they are. I just walked in. My brother, I'm not a shoe guy either. My brother has much nicer shoes than me. So I just walked in, looked at his little rack of shoes, and I was like, those basically match what I'm wearing. So I'm taking them.
It's fire.
They
Yeah.
do, like, really well, actually.
Yeah, it worked out nice.
Your brother has so much aura.
He does. He's a ton of aura.
Big Best Buy guy.
Big Best Buy guy. Yeah, he's about to be big sanitation man. But
Yo,
Really?
congrats.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
Clemmy.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's
Yep.
go, Clemmy. We love Clemmy here over at the
We do.
BallGame Podcast.
He be sending me stuff like like TikToks and stuff. You guys should do this on the pod. And I'm like, oh, okay. I did it like once or twice. He's like, I want a shout out. Yeah, sure. Never give him a shout out.
Well, here's your
Not in the
chance.
TikTok, but here you go. Shout out Clem.
Does
for
Clemmy
the
be
ideas.
watching?
The pods? I don't think so. No,
He ain't a real fan.
you don't watch.
That's how
don't
you
watch
know. Like when you ask somebody, like, have you seen the full pods? And their answer is no. It's like, all right, well, everybody sees the shorts. You involuntarily see the short. You have to go out of your way to see these,
pods.
Yeah,
which I respect.
which, like, over 3,000 people do now. So,
I know our Monday pods or Tuesday morning pods rather do really, really well now.
Yeah, man.
Thank you to everybody
yeah.
that watches.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty fun.
You guys are killing it for us recently, and we really appreciate you for that.
Oh, we love you guys so much.
No, we really do.
Because it wasn't always like this.
No, but
But
it's
now
getting-
it is.
We got it out the mud, gang. you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
baby.
I missed last Wednesday, and I missed you guys. I missed talking.
Yeah,
about
we missed
football.
you too.
2 weeks in a row, bro, where you missed the Wednesday pods.
Oh, I was sick, and then I was busy.
Mm.
We missed you too, bro.
Sick and busy.
This is a business, bro. You gotta make sacrifices.
You know,
Amen.
LeBron filled in admirably the first week. Odell filled in admirably.
Yeah,
the
I
second week.
thought Jason also sick.
Jason was also sick last week.
Yeah, Jason was.
Because I did get a cover.
He was
My
ducking
cover
smoke.
called out.
Your cover did call out.
Speaking of
which-
Jason, I actually texted him. I said, can't lie, Bo Nix looked fucking awesome yesterday. And he just said, wow, warms my heart.
Bo Nix
He-
did look awesome.
He texts me stressed out about Michael Wilson all the time. Because he gave me Michael Wilson and Kamani Vidal for 3/4. And he texts me, goes, bro, I messed up so bad giving you back Michael Wilson. I messed up so bad. I'm like, I promise it's probably not that deep.
I would like to think it's really not.
He's
that
just
deep, to be
he's just making the most out of his opportunity, and I'm sure he's just not.
He sent me his 32-man team that had a good week this week, even though he missed the playoffs. He said my 32-man team would do this. I said, be better. He said, cluck you. Your team gets to be ass. What the fuck? I said, you're ass. He said, I should have won a Tyler Shuck jersey. I said, bro only made the playoffs in a league with Matt Kuchros. I'm crying. He said, yeah, I went 2 for 4 sadly. We're literally in the playoffs in tag team, and I made the playoffs in this one league. I said, holy ass, holy fucking ass. He said, all right, bro, we all can't be in Mickey Mouse Dynasty with our twin Joe Cruz. I said, you see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to I chew, I do. He said, you see Tom in your dreams, buddy. I see Wicked in mine.
Wow.
I see wicked in my
And then I sent him me at the Bills game that I sent in the group chat last night with me and all my Bills friends, and I said it was always Bills Mafia, fuck the Chiefs. He said switch up. I said proof is in the pudding. Is it a switch up or is it just a quote Matt Sullivan, I just want to be right so I make both takes, end quote. He said Chris quote Matt Sullivan quote Tom Marat quote Tin Man quote O'Brien.
Wow.
Tin
Jason,
Man.
You know about that.
No, I don't.
Because
Jason's
we're
an
just business
interesting
partners, not friends.
Basically.
Jason's an interesting one.
I'm actually an industry plant. You're an industry. You're actually no. I'm not.
Well-
You're actually an industry plant.
People have been saying that I'm an industry plant, essentially, just to rage bait the community.
I wish.
So-
That's
You know
it.
how much
You-
easier we'd have it if he was an industry plant, dude?
and
You
I
guys
just like
got it.
came,
Someone was
said crazy shit, and never spoke to you guys again.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
does
We
that
just
work?
pay him to show up. We don't actually talk outside the pod.
Yeah, this isn't his house.
No, yeah, I'm not even liked amongst this group, honestly. I just come and say stupid shit just to get.
If this
You know.
isn't his house, then who's that? Oh no!
Or it's Shaggy.
For no
Uh,
reason.
You know, speaking of being right on takes, though, obviously, Dean, you get the victory lap a little bit this week.
Don't say it. Like, it makes me feel bad.
Why do you feel bad? You should be.
All right.
I actually
Dean,
don't feel bad at all. I was saying for weeks how the Chiefs were gonna miss the playoffs over and over, and I called you guys brain damage, and you guys were like, "Well, you're just wrong when you're wrong. It's Pat Mahomes. You can't bet against Pat Mahomes. This was the year to bet against Pat Mahomes. It was so obvious from the jump. The team was not the same when they started off slow without Rasheed, and they got off to a slow start. We've seen them get off to sluggish starts before." But they didn't pick up after he came back. They really didn't. The defense was not what it was before. And Andy Reid's washed. And it didn't help that Pat Mahomes tore his ACL in the middle of the game. Or towards the end of the game.
It was at the end of the game.
It was at the end of the game, and they had already basically lost.
No, they could have went down and scored a touchdown or kicked a game-tying field goal, but yeah.
It was at the last drive.
Yeah.
So I knew it all along, and I win. That's it. That's all I have.
Don't look at me. I'm a Bills fan.
I'm looking at you because you made multiple. You said they were going to win out, and they actually didn't win a game since then.
I reverse jinx them just so my Bills could get into the playoffs and not have to worry about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Look.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is it wasn't just Chris that said that. It was myself that also thought there was a shot that they would win out. It was also Tom that thought they would win out.
And
Well,
every
obviously
time you
Tom-
guys said
Obviously, that's
that,
implied.
Of course.
every time you guys said that, I said that you guys are brain damaged and brainwashed by Patrick Mahomes.
If Pat didn't get hurt, who knows?
Hold on. I just want to say, you know
Really? Who
how I
knows?
love to cover my tracks and I love to take my victory laps too. If we go back to the beginning of the season,
Nope.
if we go
Nope.
back
Nope.
to the beginning of the season,
Nope.
who said
Nope.
the Kansas City Chiefs would not win the division?
Doesn't matter.
This guy.
Yeah, but then you folded halfway through
I didn't
the
fold
season.
on anything. I
And
said
you
the Broncos
that they
would win the
out.
division.
No, but you said the Chiefs would win
Winning
out.
out would not win the division, though. It would make the playoffs.
So you covered your little stupid butt both ways.
No, I was
what he
right
does.
about the original take. I was.
Yeah, but
I never
your
said the
original
Chiefs were gonna-
take was the Broncos would win the division,
Chiefs would make the playoffs.
but the Chiefs would make the playoffs and inevitably the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was the take.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's one
So
take.
you were wrong.
yeah.
So you got halfway on one take right.
No, you got like 25% of the take, right?
No, I got
You made 3 claims.
one of the two
You made
teams
3
correct.
claims in
Thing
one
is,
take.
too, like
and you
you've
only
had
got
a
one
whole
right.
season to talk about this too, and every time those Denver Broncos come up, you do nothing but
Their
Give them
defense
credit.
sucks.
They
Yeah.
win regular season games. But I don't want to. I'm not ready to say good things about the Broncos, except for this week. They had a great week. This was the best week the Broncos have given so far. I've probably moved a little bit on the Broncos, but you know, I wasn't gonna. I don't care that they win the division. I want to see if you win a Super Bowl. So, and I don't think they're capable of that.
you mind turning your ringer off?
I'm sorry.
No.
Turn off.
No, all your friends are here. What was
So unprofessional.
Hey,
Worry about your little secret Santa.
you guys
another
aren't my
time.
only friends, honestly.
No.
Oh, yeah, you got trunks.
Congrats, Dean.
You deserved it.
Yeah. You doubted
You
the Chiefs and we were all
You
wrong.
absolutely earned it, Wagner.
Thank you.
Dean's take's only come to fruition because of injuries.
Well, and the Eagles are getting back on track too. His Eagles. Are
My
getting back on
Eagles.
Your
track,
Eagles?
too, yeah.
Yeah, they played a good football team this week.
You can only play who's in front of you, bro.
What they do the previous weeks when they played good football teams.
Lost.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, bro? You can only play who's in front of you. I think
You made a good take about the Chiefs.
A very
I made
good take.
I made a great take.
You did? No,
Yeah.
you were early.
Do you think Andy Reid's like safe
Yes.
Yes.
completely?
Yes.
what if they get off to another slow start next year and happen to miss the playoffs? Is that next year's like a pivotal year in their dynasty?
but like
At
Mahomes is going to miss
at
how
the
many games?
End of
you
the
know?
year, sure. They would never fire him in the middle of the season.
No.
And
So they got to like go get a really good backup, right?
Yeah.
you know what I was seeing? Tom Brady's a little jealous that P-Riv came out of retirement to play, and he said he still got it. Tom Brady sells his Raiders stock and buys into the Chiefs to be a partial owner and just plays quarterback for a few games until
Yo.
Mahomes gets back.
That would be
And then just
so
owns the
cool.
Chiefs.
That would be
That'd be
so
fun.
cool.
No, I mean there will be some guys on the market. They got bigger fish to fry than the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is important, but that kind of comes like big. They got big picture moves to make
They
rather than the first 4 weeks of next season.
They got railed by injuries. Sorry.
got killed by injuries, and they just like aren't that talented all over the field. I mean, I think they've just really benefited from Mahomes making the best out of what he's got, Reed making the best out of what he's got, and Spags making the best out of what he's got. I mean, just being able to mask a lot of deficiencies and win a ton of football games, and it's come back to bite them now. I mean, their offensive line is pretty bad. I mean, they got Creed Humphrey on the interior. Their tackles suck. They're rotating tackles left and right
also very banged
every
up
year. Yeah.
on the outside.
Yeah.
One thing that I feel like gets lost in the shuffle, and it's not like making an excuse for them, just like an observation that I think they completely sold the bag on was Rasheed and Hollywood coming back and then completely phasing Tyquan Thornton out of the offense. And you've seen it these last few weeks. They've tried to bring him back. Tyquan Thornton's better than Hollywood Brown.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that hurt. The Hollywood Brown just isn't what he once was.
Yeah.
And I think that ended up hurting them a little bit in their like deep passing attack because he was a good deep threat for those few weeks, and then he got no burn once everyone got back healthy. And like I feel like you've seen it these last like 2 weeks. He's been on the field more. Like they've been trying to salvage that, and like he's gonna drop some. You know what I mean? It's Tyquan Thornton. He's not a world beater, but like he was solid.
And I feel like a lot of teams also kind of figured out the Rasheed Rice gimmick a little bit. Like you knew his role in the field, and like it wasn't like definitely balling out.
They didn't just
Or
figure
just
it out.
fly your helmet directly into his chest. I
They
feel
didn't
like
just
that was-
figure it out. They are fucking
They're out
beating
to-
the shit out of this
they're
dude.
out to get him.
He's also been objectively bad like the last 3 weeks.
He is
Like,
absolutely
dropping
bad.
balls.
He's been bad, but like defenses know what his weaknesses are, and it's get physical with him early on in the game, make him uncomfortable, running over the middle so freely, and that's kind of it. You're in his head.
Well, you got to jam him. That's the thing.
Got to jam him, be physical, and you're in his head, and that's it.
And it's just crazy how it's a complete 180 from last year where, they were getting lucky. They were squeaking out wins, and they just like stupid plays, stupid penalties, bad drops from everyone, from Kelsey, from Rasheed Rice, Mahomes just overthrowing deep shots. Like it just like little mistakes here and there that could have sent the games the other way. But like, last year it was, the great teams don't make those mistakes and they get lucky and they do this and that. And they just weren't doing that this year, man.
It was a very dark day in the NFL yesterday. It really was overall.
Yeah,
a lot of
rough.
bad injuries. Obviously, Micah tore his ACL. That's official. Devontae might have a torn hamstring, if we're being honest, which would suck. So, yeah, man.
Puka went out for a little bit too. He got nervous with his ankle.
He did. He was good, though.
He was good.
Came right back in.
I couldn't
Had
believe he came back in because they were up like considerably with some time left.
They were up
No,
like
weren't
10.
they up? Yeah.
I think they were up
Oh,
like
was it
10.
10? I thought it was more.
Yeah, it wasn't overwhelmingly in hand for the Rams, but as we always do, we have takeaways from the week. That isn't just the takeaway. Dean, you got your victory lap. What a call. Hell of a take. But you do actually have a takeaway from week 15 of the NFL season.
And so getting this late in the season, I know most of us want to talk about playoff teams, especially the last few weeks. I'm sure most of our takeaways have been about either teams making the playoffs, making a playoff run, who's getting bounced and whatnot. But this is going to be about Joe Burrow getting shut out by the Baltimore Ravens, who have been less than impressive on defense this year. In a game where the Bengals dominated time of possession by double. They doubled the Ravens in time of possession and couldn't put a single 40 minutes with the ball, and you couldn't put a point on the board is absolutely ridiculously insane. Joe Burrow, and this is my takeaway, should be requesting a trade out of Cincinnati. There is no way you could be wasting your prime as an NFL quarterback, as one of the top 5 best NFL quarterbacks, losing football games, getting banged up, beat up, embarrassed game after game, year after year with this team. The coaching staff sucks. The GM sucks. His O-line sucks. They haven't been able to formulate a defense forever since Joe Burrow's been there. Yes, they made a Super Bowl, but on the back of Joe Burrow and what he's been able to do with the football, the Bengals organization is terrible. They waited too long to give Jamar Chase his extension. They paid him way too much. They gave T. Higgins an extension, and now they spread themselves thin. And how are you going to upgrade that defense when you have no money to spend on anybody? It doesn't make sense to me. They're a poorly run team, and I think Joe Burrow has options in terms of teams that he could go to. And an easy one off the top of my head is the Los Angeles Rams. Obviously, with Matt Stafford being the age he is on his way out, would be tremendous. The Rams have draft capital as well. They will have 2 first-round picks this year. Other teams I have in mind, the Vikings are another obvious one. I know 9 played pretty solid yesterday, but I don't think obviously you're taking Joe Burrow over J.J. McCarthy any day of the week. Also, you could probably, if you're the Bengals, take back J.J. McCarthy in some kind of swap. The Steelers are another obvious one for me. What do you do after Aaron Rodgers? Who the hell knows? Joe Burrow, obviously great. I don't know. I feel like the Steelers are just a better organization, obviously. And the Jets. Probably on par with the Bengals, but I'm a Jet fan, so I would love to see Joe Burrow in green and white.
I mean, they might have the best offer for him, no? They have the most draft capital.
They have the most draft capital.
The Rams.
The Rams makes most sense.
It's the most obvious, glaringly obvious. Like, they could offer 3 first-round picks tomorrow.
And they
one
should.
of them is a top 10 pick, probably.
So, the thing with that is, like, what if Staff doesn't want to retire after this year? Do you trade for Joe Burrow and then
have both
bench
of them?
him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, essentially. I tell Staff hit the road. So what is crazy to me is Joe Burrow actually might be closer to retirement than Stafford.
Yeah.
Is what he's hinting at with all of the injuries. He mentioned how taxing it's been to be playing football recently, which is
See what Chase said?
crazy. No, I didn't see what did he say.
He was basically like, I don't really know what Joe's going through. It's always been Joe picking me up. But he's like, but if I need to, I got to be there for the guy and, like, help him get through whatever he's going through.
Yeah. He also said that he thought the clip of Joe saying he's not having fun playing football was AI. He didn't think he actually said that.
Which sucks for a guy that's so talented. And I mean, like, we look back at guys like a guy like Andrew Luck, and we know how sad that was to see Andrew Luck leave football. And Joe Burrow being as good as he is, probably better than what Luck was then, is even crazier. I feel like the Bengals are just straight up failing Joe Burrow.
They're the exact same.
Easily.
It's
You know
the
they
same
haven't signed an offensive lineman to a second contract since Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah. They have been investing in the
I was going
offensive
to
line.
say that's been a thing that's like been trending amongst the community lately. Is people saying, "Oh, well, they never invest in offensive line," and then it's the myth debunker saying, "Well, well, actually, they do because they signed this guy, and they spent like 17,000 draft picks on offensive linemen. They just can't fucking develop talent
bad
for
at
shit."
it, yeah.
They are bad talent evaluators. They draft projects all the time. What do you expect to happen
And then they
consistently?
get good players and nickel and dime them and make them hold
And they
out.
don't
want
wanna
to
be there anymore.
They don't want to pay them.
They signed they draft Shamar Stewart, can't give him a contract till camp is over. It's like, all right, well,
They have the worst defense of all time. They still have not paid Trey Hendrickson. They're going to let him walk for nothing.
Oh,
And they
he's
won't trade him. Yeah. And they wouldn't trade him. Yeah. So
Lamar Jackson threw 12 passes.
Derrick Henry ran the ball 11 times. The two touched the ball 23 times combined.
and they put up more points than they touched the ball.
that's probably like the least efficient defensive performance ever in NFL history because
Granted, one of them was a pick six.
pick six, yeah.
One of them was a pick six. So
Yeah.
17 points on the board for the offense. But
That was funny too because Kyle Van Noy picked it and was just like, I'm not running this shit back.
Little inside zone action. He said, "Here, take that bitch."
He said, here you go.
He said, "Here, take that thing."
It's smart football.
The time of possession thing really got me. I thought
That's
that was
insanity.
insane. 40
Yeah.
minutes and you can't put a field goal on the board is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got to go, man.
Joe said after the game that no team in the NFL could have won if he was the quarterback. So he said he played that bad.
And I appreciate Joe
gotta
for
say
taking
that.
accountability.
Actually,
as
you really
the
don't have
quarterback
to
of
say
the
that,
team.
but
Yeah, he's the captain of the team. Like, did he have a
play
good game?
poorly, yeah.
He had a
Yeah.
horrible game.
Absolutely not. He did not play a good game. Is he probably fully healthy? I wouldn't bet on it. Does he have a good offensive line? No, not at all. Does the defense do him any favors? Also, no. Do they have a run game? Chase Brown's like not a really great running back. But so what help does Joe Burrow have? Not a lot.
And
And like
he missed.
when he's getting up at the podium and telling everyone that he's unhappy playing football, that he's doing damage to himself, like the guy's mental state is clearly fried. He doesn't want to be there. They're not competing for the playoffs anymore.
just sit him
he has
the rest
no
of the
motivation
season.
to play there.
Honestly, put Joe
It's-
Flacco back in.
It's just a disaster. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Atlanta Hawks in basketball, to where they were ahead of schedule, made a run. Obviously, the Bengals made the Super Bowl. The Hawks didn't reach the finals, but made a deep playoff run, and the front office and management just got in way over their fucking heads.
Yes.
And it's been a downward spiral ever since. And we're seeing the Hawks kind of retool things now and kind of work their way out of that, but it took a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It took a while, and they had to make a ton of fucking moves. They had to make changes up top too. You know what I'm saying? So like, they reached a height, and then it's just been downhill ever since. And I mean, you look at their outlook, like going forward, like you mentioned, Trey Hendrickson's not going to be back. Joe might fucking damn near ask for a fucking trade. Like it's nothing to look forward to going forward.
I think it is at this point. It's either that or he retires. Like, I hate to put it that way, but he knows.
You don't
he's
think
self-aware.
you think there's like a pretty low chance he comes back to the Bengals next season either way?
I think he's pretty self-aware of the position that he's going to put him in himself.
I was
in
going to say,
next
what is he?
year. Like,
He's literally like, it's not just about playing good football, competitive football. He's doing harm to himself if he stays in a Bengals uniform.
he's as banged up as Andrew Luck was way back when, but he's had even more serious injuries. Like, Luck would have an injury here, an injury there, like get concussed, whatever it was, like, but he never had the serious of all serious injuries. And then, like, he finally does. He's coming back 2018, and we're like, yo, the Colts can make a run at the Super Bowl. And it sucks because he left when they became functional. Joe's got to get out before they even figure that out, because that may take way too long.
And like, remember what they did with his hand last year, where he shouldn't have played at all.
Yes.
He played through it. It got way worse, and then he had to get shut down for the season. Like, they ain't doing him no favors, man.
No, they haven't done any favors for any of the players on their roster. Look at what they did with T. Higgins last week.
Right.
And then he misses this game 2 weeks after he had concussion.
Right, they were still making
and
him
then
practice.
fucking played.
Yeah.
Like, this is the most dysfunctional organization in football now. And Joe is very aware of that. I'd like to think that next year Joe Burrow will not be playing football in a Cincinnati Bengals jersey, or will not be playing football at all. And that sucks to say, but it's the God's honest truth. We might be in for an Andrew Luck situation. Like,
I hope he just gets traded though.
Yeah, I hope so too. That'd be, to rob us of Joe Burrow's career would just be a sin, like a straight up sin to football.
The one team that makes the most sense, as you said before, it's the Los Angeles Rams. And to the Matthew Stafford point that we made before, I don't know what they do. I don't. But the Rams have always been a forward-thinking organization. They don't show loyalty.
I mean, if you are looking down the barrel of 1 year of Stafford or being able to trade for Joe Burrow the rest of his career, I'm sorry, you're upsetting Matt Stafford and you're just going to take Burrow and be happy with it.
I might have to agree.
Like,
Win the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's
Then
the
you-
front
then
runner
you-
for the MVP right
but we
now.
know the
like-
Rams better than anyone, and if they do the thing, then they're ready to move on and get to the next thing. Like, we've seen them just do that, where they clean house right after they won the Super Bowl. They did what they had to do.
I don't
know.
I feel like they might have to.
You
They might
have to take Joe Burrow over Stafford. There's no choice. To me, it's a no-brainer.
What if you trade for Burrow and he is just injury prone now and he misses time, and then you just fucked over Matthew Stafford?
Well,
But
Matthew
like-
Stafford didn't have many years left.
Right.
Anyway.
How many years are you really losing out of Matthew Stafford.
You're losing another Super Bowl run
Yeah, but
potentially.
like a guy who only has a couple of years left, having the best season of his career, leads you to the Super Bowl. You're gonna say we're gonna move on from that to start thinking. Why
There's
are you?
few guys that I
but
would
it's
do
just
that
like,
for.
why
And
are
Joe
you-
Burrow's one of them. It's
I
Joe
don't
Burrow,
feel
Josh
like that.
Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Because it's like, why are you looking to the future when, like, I get it, like you got to
But you
think
play
forward,
both.
but
You're not just looking towards the future.
Right.
You get Joe Burrow with the Rams. Like, you could have a Matthew Stafford situation.
He's just as good, and he gives you an extra 8 years at least.
He's got to have
QB
fun playing
security.
football at this point.
I guess.
Right. What's more fun than SoFi on a team of Puka Nacua?
And Devontae.
yeah, I
if he
guess
gives you another year.
logistically, like it does make sense that way. I don't know, like you just walk away from a guy who's got you in this position. though,
I
like,
hate.
it's just-
I don't
I
know.
can see what you're saying, but
'cause
like,
it's just like in theory, yes, Joe Burrow plugs in, does basically everything that Stafford does, but like what Stafford's doing is incredible. Is it really that simple? Like
it probably is.
You know what I mean? Like,
we've seen
it's
Burrow.
taken years for
no, I'm not saying
Stafford
Burrow
to get
can't.
to where the level he is with the Rams and McVay's offense.
Right,
It's
like-
definitely like I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's Joe Burrow we're
I
talking.
know. I
about.
know.
He'll
it's
pick it up
Joe.
at
I'm
some
not.
point.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
saying
We're not.
it's a
I'm
Joe
not talking
Burrow
about
thing.
Yeah.
them getting Bryce Young and that's the future.
Right, yeah.
It's just like
Slight diss to Bryce Young.
it's kind of like what like our good friend Pete always be saying. Like his classic line is like, "Why reinvent the wheel when the wheel's turning right now?" You know what I'm saying? Like I know
no, I
Steph
get
only has a couple years left, but like if Steph says after this they go on, he wins the MVP, they win the Super Bowl. Steph probably has like 2 years left after that. Like if you have a chance to repeat as a Super Bowl champion, you can't move on from him. You can't.
Unless he moves on from you, because Aaron Donald did it.
You-
so.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
think he's calling it quits after this season.
So if you sit
don't
down
think
with
he
Matthew
would,
Stafford and say, "Hey, we have a trade on the table for Joe Burrow. Do you want to play next season?" I could see a world where Stafford's like, "I'm ready to hang him up. Like, go on to the next generation."
Right,
So if
that's different. If he
Well, you
wants
give
to
him the
hang
option,
them up,
obviously.
that's different. But it's like Steph's not hanging them up. He's playing the best fucking ball of his life right now. He's been in the league, 17 years? He's playing the best football of his career right now.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
and has remained without injury this year,
Right.
which, knock on wood, please God, don't.
I mean, we thought he was coming into the season playing with an epidural.
severe
Yeah,
back injury.
Right, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's definitely possible he just rides into the sunset. You know what I mean? And
Aaron Donald did it. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely possible. But, like, if I had to bet, like, he'd probably give it another go. He has ball left in him.
I mean, no, he obviously has ball. Just in the same vein of like, we think Rodgers could probably sling it forever. Some of these guys just have the cannons that'll just go for as long as they want.
mean, yeah,
to go.
Yeah, but
Brady's
it's
Brady,
different,
but, like-
though. He's playing the best
No,
football
no,
of his career.
I agree. But that's the thing. Like, will Stafford? If Stafford stays, I get it, and I know where you're coming from. But Burrow is 29 years old. It's just like, it's hard to pass that up.
No,
If
it
it's on the
definitely
Yeah.
extends the window, but it's just like,
the Rams.
look at it from the way we play dynasty football, right? It's completely different, but just like look at it like that, like right. I'm a contending team. I'm all in. And I know like something you always say, like with dynasty, like you should be playing both sides for the present, for the future, right? When you're all in as all in as I'm all in, like I don't give a fuck about the future. I'm playing in a 3-year window until my team deteriorates. I know the Rams have a bright future ahead of them, but like why are we even thinking about extending them? Like we have, like let's capitalize on this window. Let's use those first round picks to draft more talent around Matthew Stafford and turn this thing into a 3-year dynasty.
In theory, though, these next 3 years should be the peak of Joe Burrow's career. In theory.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying, like you have the guy already. Like you don't need another guy. You have the guy.
I don't
Why
know.
not use
There's
those-
just not many chances that you get an opportunity to trade for a Joe Burrow, disgruntled top 5 quarterback in the league. It just never happens.
who's supposed to be in the prime. of his career. Yeah.
It's maybe never happened.
No, 100%. I just I don't see them as the team to do it.
It's doing Matthew Stafford dirty.
Vikings, Jets, Steelers makes way more sense.
Vikings is
I think
the
Vikings.
spot.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on the Vikings.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Vikings could trade.
I think it makes more sense, for one of them teams who is a quarterback away.
Yeah.
If this happened with the Falcons a few years ago when we looked before they got Kirk, and it was they're a quarterback away.
They were this close to trading for Watson.
Right.
Yeah.
Team that's a quarterback away, which there isn't really too many of them right now. The Steelers are obviously always a quarterback away.
I can't see
The Vikings
Steelers taking that swing.
No,
I don't-
That's
Well, the
not
Bengals will never trade him in division either.
Also,
Yeah.
that
Never ever. They'll tell him to retire before they do that. The Vikings make a lot of sense.
The Colts can't anymore because they already traded away 2 firsts.
Right. Yeah.
Freaking Sauce Guard.
I mean, the Vikings make so much sense
Yeah.
because you
Justin
get JJ
Jefferson's
as a part of
there
the
too,
deal
yep.
too.
yes.
And you get JJ back. yeah.
That deal might be more enticing than what the Rams could offer because you're getting a potential franchise quarterback.
no,
back.
you're saying you're trading just JJ McCarthy. Jesus
Yes.
Christ, I forget.
He meant-
Justin
he-
The
does.
Bengals are getting a potential
Yeah,
franchise
yeah.
quarterback back, which the Rams wouldn't be able to give them.
What is it? JJ and 2 firsts, probably.
Probably, maybe a second and third.
Joe leaves one
mean, it's
LSU
Joe
teammate
Burrow,
to go
like-
play with
Another
the other one.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if that. I don't know if JJ and 2 firsts is enough. It's Joe
not-
Burrow. Yeah,
It's not enough. Right, that's the thing too.
probably
in the
whatever
NFL,
second
starting point.
Like picks are
2
so
seconds,
valuable.
yeah, 2
it's not like the
seconds,
NBA
a
where
few
you
thirds.
You just throw them around. Yeah.
right in the
Yeah.
NBA you can try trade 5 firsts and make sense.
Yeah. You
Football,
trade 3 firsts in
you
football.
can't
You're
trade 5 firsts.
you're handicapping yourself. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't happen.
Right, that's
football,
the
you-
thing. A lot of teams can't afford to trade that much draft capital, and the Bengals would be needing that much draft capital if you're trading. It's an impossible trade.
Is there I'm trying to think of a team. Is there a Stafford Goff situation out there where there's a guy that's just not quite the guy?
JJ McCarthy.
No, but JJ McCarthy sucks.
On a similar deal,
You know,
Kyler Murray.
nah, the Cardinals ain't trading for Joe Burrow.
I'm just throwing it out there.
That's just
I like it. Brock Purdy.
No, I think
The
That's
Niners.
kind of more
That's a good one.
the way I was going.
That's
Yeah.
a very good one. And Burrow fits the Niners system to a fucking T.
I think JJ McCarthy is a perfect example of a Goff Stafford situation.
he's
Look
staying
at-
in
Goff was
contracts that match though.
oh,
And
I'm-
2 guys in
yeah,
the middle
like-
of their
Yeah, like Goff had the Rams in the Super Bowl. He just wasn't the guy to take them
It's
over
Purdy.
the hump. Yeah, that's kind of
It's
more
Purdy.
kind of a guy that's already good, not Burrow.
no, but it's different though because the Rams knew Goff wasn't the guy.
Right.
The Vikings may know JJ isn't the guy. The Niners are fully confident in Brock Purdy. It's different.
Yeah, but the
but
Niners
if you
aren't
could trade for
taking
Joe
Brock
Burrow.
No,
Purdy
I'm not
over Joe
saying
Burrow.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that, but I'm saying again, you have to trade multiple firsts.
Right.
and
The Niners
things
would rather
of
use
that.
those first to
build
the team
around
Brock
no if
Purdy.
it takes Purdy and 2 firsts.
It at least takes
Yeah.
Purdy in 2 firsts.
Joe Burrow.
Purdy a first in 2 seconds probably does it.
If
But-
if you're the Niners, you do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, you can't tomorrow. In a couple months.
But then if I'm the Bengals, I'm probably just calling up Minnesota and saying I want JJ in 2 firsts at minimum. You know what I mean?
I'd rather Brock a first in 2 seconds than JJ 2 firsts.
What are the Bengals going to do with Brock Purdy?
A first and
I'd
2
rather
seconds
have a
on top of
quarterback
it
than have
with
9.
Jamar.
I guess.
I mean, they're going to fire Zach Taylor this offseason too, so that's that. It's a whole Burrow has to go through a whole coaching
Whole
change,
regime
too.
change.
Like,
Or
Yeah.
Goff gets treated again.
I
that'd be
think
insane.
I think comparison wise, JJ makes perfect. Obviously he didn't take them to the Super Bowl, but when you really look at hindsight, in the grand scheme of that trade, it didn't fucking matter that Jared Goff took them motherfuckers to the Super Bowl. Because if that mattered, they wouldn't have fucking traded him.
No, but
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
that I agree.
That's what I'm saying. JJ is on a team that's ready to compete and is holding them back. Jared Goff was on a team that's ready to compete
Yeah.
and is holding them back. Matt Stafford was on a team that couldn't build around him, and part of them not being able to build around him is the fat bag that he's getting, the star wide receiver being a fat bag and them just being incompetent organization and just being incapable of building around him.
But wouldn't
Joe Burrow and
wouldn't that actually just be a perfect fit for the Niners then? Is that not the exact same trade? Because Goff went to the Super Bowl with the Rams.
But it's
Purdy went to the Super Bowl with the Niners.
No, you're missing my point. Goff was fucking ass in the Super Bowl and then thereafter the Super Bowl. And they had the answer. Goff is not the guy. Goff is holding this team back. We don't know if Brock Purdy is holding. Brock Purdy's fucking good.
No.
Like,
I love Brock. That's not. But Goff was good. Goff was
I
objectively
think
good.
we know about the ceiling of
a Brock Purdy-led team.
Purdy.
I agree, but it's just different. Like
You're
Goff,
saying the Niners don't see it.
Goff fell off. Goff went to the Super Bowl, was dog shit in the Super Bowl, and then was ass. And then they knew they had to move on from him.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's career has just gone like this. He's just gotten nothing but better.
This year's been weird.
He's been in and out of the
He's been in and out of the lineup. When he's been on the field, he's been pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I know it was against the Titans. He just played a fucking
He
flawless
played a great game
football
against
game.
the Titans, but so have other people that suck at football.
And he's been
but
good when he's on the field. Plus, like last
Yeah.
year, we saw him he expanded his game with the scrambling chops.
No,
and things
I'm
of that
with
nature.
you.
He's gotten better,
But
it's different. I agree that I think a Brock Purdy-led team is capped, but I'm just saying, like in the grand scheme of like thinking about the situations, it's different. The front office of the Rams looked at Jared Goff and said, "We cannot win a Super Bowl with this guy," and the film and stats back that up over a year of a sample size where he went this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Baker Mayfield.
nah, I don't
think
think
the
that's
Bucs
a good
are
one.
confident
Bucs are
Baker,
in
yeah.
on
Like,
Baker.
yeah, I obviously agree that Joe Burrow enhances the ceiling of the 49ers. I'm not disagreeing
Right.
there.
He
And I
goes
think
there. They're top 3 Super Bowl contenders.
I'm with you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying in terms of like the one-to-one comparison of Stafford Goff. That's where I'm
I'm scared. Like the only guy we've seen get traded of this caliber was Stafford, and that's what what I mean. They got a guy that was almost there, but not quite there in terms of being a franchise quarterback. So I was just curious if anything like that is out there.
There's gonna be a lot of teams that are
right. Like,
Like, what
that's
if Jordan Love
that's
chokes in the
thing,
playoffs?
though. That's where you lose me, though. Like there's a lot of revisionist history with Goff because he's played well since then. Like, we were looking at Goff like this motherfucker like should barely
Yes.
even be a
That's
starting
fair.
quarterback.
Yeah,
Especially his
that's
when
first
he
year
was
in
on his
Detroit
way
too was bad.
Right,
too.
like that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
the roster that he had was
Like,
fucked
yes, he
hard,
did
for sure.
almost get there, but at that time, we
Yeah.
weren't looking at him as a guy who could almost get there. Like, that's not, we were looking at him as, like, should this guy be a starter in the NFL?
What year did they make the Super Bowl? Was it 19 or 18?
The 18 season,
I mean, his 18
2019.
season was pretty.
No, he had a
I
great
hear you. I was
season
gonna
and then
say,
put
yeah.
up 3 in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl. And then
yeah,
the
yep,
following
yep.
year was really, really not
You're right,
that
you're
good.
right.
Yeah, he had 2
Yeah.
straight years, 22 tuds, 16 picks, 20 tuds,
Yeah.
13 picks.
Right.
Like,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He
Okay.
was, like, obviously, JJ hasn't had the time that he's had, but, like, a team that's ready to compete and the quarterback is holding them back.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
where it's like,
Yeah, okay.
Like, I could agree with you. Maybe Purdy is the thing holding the Niners back, but it's like we don't.
They don't see it.
That's
that
like
way.
still up for interpretation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, we kind of know, based on how the season's gone, we know 9 is holding the Vikings back.
Yeah, 100%.
He had a great game last night, but in totality of the season, he's holding them back. So it's like one-to-one comparison, that's it. I think that, like, if I had to pick a trade that makes sense, that makes the most sense to me.
what if I don't know if this even works. Seahawks traded for Burrow? Would that
That'd be.
Like, that's another one where it's
You got to
like,
see how the Seahawks do in the playoffs.
right, and it's just another one where it's like, yes, it's similar to Brock. Like, yes, Burrow's objectively a tier or 2 tiers even
Yeah.
better than Darnold, but it's like Seattle would probably just rather use those draft picks to keep building the infrastructure around Sam Darnold.
I think if Darnold goes out and does what he did last year in the playoffs, different story, because I think they see like maybe this is just who Sam Darnold is.
It is, but also like part of the appeal of the Seattle Seahawks is how cheap of a contract
Right.
Sam Darnold is playing on.
Right.
And what allows them to be them and improve the I mean, they can make whatever moves they want to make. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot of flexibility due to the Sam Darnold contract.
But
JSN
then if
getting a big money deal this offseason. too.
right,
yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's a wide receiver bag. Like, it's not gonna.
I also just think,
handicap
like,
everything.
quarterback bag, man.
I think at the end of the
Now,
day,
like-
the Vikings offer is more appealing to Joe Burrow too, which matters to some degree.
Yeah,
The situation, Justin Jefferson being there, like
Oh, I mean,
Kevin O'Connell.
I
like,
think
yeah.
if they gave Burrow a choice, he's 100% would pick the Vikings.
Yeah.
Or the Rams. Those would be the two
Yeah.
spots that he would say, I'll go there. But
Where's he from?
it's
Is he
tough
from LA?
because it's
Ohio.
like
Ohio.
there's the perspective of, like you were saying before, like it's Joe Burrow. Like, how often does a trade like that
Never.
become available? Like, you have to jump on it, but it's also like it's Joe Burrow. That costs it costs everything to get. Like, you have to really like
You handicap your team. Like,
sell the house.
Yeah.
Like,
you are what you are
Like,
for the next 3 years.
you have to be a team like the Vikings or I guess the Seahawks in a way where you look at your roster and you say, like, we are a quarterback away.
Because unless you're really, really good or really, really lucky, your team's only going to get worse every year
Right.
after you trade for him.
Yeah, I get that.
unless you're great at drafting.
Right, unless you're the Rams trading for Stafford or however that worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. But
Right. I mean, even them, they were fucked.
Yeah, they had no picks
They
ever.
were fucked, and
they
they
just
just-
nailed them.
Like
they
what they've
nailed
been,
everything
like
else.
what
That was
they've been, what they've been able to do, like post their Super Bowl is like that's the anomaly
Yeah.
of this situation.
It's
you know what I mean?
historical.
Like, right.
Everyone
Any
was-
other team goes and gets Joe Burrow, it's the same story. You have like a 2-year window. You maximize. You get vets on big ass contracts, like a Jalen Ramsey,
Yeah.
whoever,
Odell Beckham.
Von Miller on his way out. Like, you get vets on big contracts who are going for one last ride. You bring them in. You have a 2-year window, and then like it's probably downhill from there.
Yeah, and everyone was looking at that Rams team. They won the Super Bowl, and then they had no picks, no first for the next 2 years or whatever it was. Like, oh, they're fucked 3-4 years
And
from
you
now.
hit
Now
on
here they
Puka
are.
Nakua, who's one of the best receivers in the
Puka
league.
Nakua, Jared Verse, like I
Cam
don't know.
Williams.
Kobe Turner,
Right, their
Right.
entire defense, their offensive line,
offensive
like they've
line.
hit on everything.
Yeah.
It's literally the anomaly of all anomalies. What
Yeah.
they've been able to, like, credit to them.
100%.
And there's a reason why that's the team that's been able to do something
Right.
like that because of the guys they have in the building. But like that, you can't expect. You know what I mean?
No,
like
no.
you trade for Joe Burrow, like you're essentially looking at like a 2 or 3 year window.
Yeah.
Even though he has a long prime in front of him, but like money kicks in, like the guys you'll have to start, like a team like the Seahawks, for example, like you mentioned, you go trade for Joe Burrow, then a year later you have to, or this
Go pay a
offseason,
JSN,
whatever it is, you have to go pay JSN. You have all those guys in the secondary and shit that you're going to have to
Witherspoon's
pay.
gonna be
right.
out.
Then you turn
Like-
into the Bengals.
I was
Right.
gonna say, and take a look at the NFL. Like having that quarterback don't mean shit anymore. Patrick Mahomes not in the playoffs. Joe Burrow not in the playoffs.
But you
Like
don't turn into the Bengals because that's the thing. They're
They're the anomaly the other way.
Yes.
Like I
They're
say, the
that
Rams
bad,
are the
yeah.
anomaly for how they've been able to
They're
build
that
their
bad.
team. The Bengals are the
Bingo.
anomaly the other
They
way.
can't fucking build a team.
Yeah.
Like they are incapable.
Probably like
They-
somewhere in the middle.
it's like can't, but it's also don't want to.
I also but I think
they
the
just don't want to.
Seahawks are more than
Good
a competent
infrastructure,
organization.
yeah.
Yes, more
Yeah,
than
they're
a
a great
competent-
organization.
The Bengals
They
are okay
rebuilt
being
it like
bad.
this.
yeah.
They didn't even.
Because they sell Joe Burrow jerseys.
Yep.
They're probably just fine.
Yep. It's
You know,
not
like a
bad.
lot of that is
jerseys.
like luck and shit too. Like,
Yeah,
who would have
100%.
thought the Seahawks would go from the Russ era and Geno Smith would be a top 10 quarterback in his tenure there? You know what I mean? Like they, as much as like they have great guys in the building, they looked at like it's football at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
They know how to hire.
Well, yeah, the great
know how to hire, they
organizations
know how
get
to-
lucky more than the not
Yeah,
great
yeah.
organizations.
And
Yeah.
it turns
Rather be
out
lucky
to
than-
not really be luck.
Yeah, Right.
That's the thing. They're just great processes. But all right, we talked enough about a poverty Bengals.
So what's everyone's take on this? Like,
Final
does-
take.
does he play another snap for the Bengals
No.
after this year? No.
I think he shouldn't. I think he should either ask for a trade or, like, unfortunately, retire.
What do you think?
I'm in the same boat. It's like I said, it's a really like a whole process to trade a guy of his stature making the money he makes. Like, to me, I'm in the boat of like, it's Minnesota or it's no one. That's kind of how I look at it. I feel really
So would you put a stamp on like you think he's going to Minnesota? He's playing his first snap next year in Minnesota.
yeah, sure. Fuck it.
You're saying
I'd rather say that than say he retires.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I would say there's a better chance that he's a Steeler than a Minnesota Viking.
Really.
I can't see the Steelers swinging a trade like that. I
I can't
just
see him going interdivision either.
That's
That too.
true. No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
If he goes in division, yes, Steelers are trading their next first.
So
their next
Vikings are
5
retired,
firsts.
basically.
Or the Rams, if you feel confident that
The Jets
they'll end
could
up
do
there.
it too, but like, do you think he'd rather retire than play for the Jets?
I wouldn't.
Yes.
Well, they have an offensive
Really?
line.
They do have an offense.
Yeah, I don't think it's that serious. Like, you think he'd rather retire than play for the Jets?
Bro, how are they improving their roster if they're going to trade all their firsts?
You do have an offensive line.
They have an abundance of firsts, so
Yeah,
where
they
it's
have-
like they're not trading all their firsts.
What do they have, 4 over the next 2 years?
Five.
Five?
They have 5 over
We're
the
the
next 2
fifth
years.
one. Oh,
They have-
Cowboys.
They have
Yeah.
3 next year, 2 this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they have an abundance. Like
In 2027
they wouldn't be trading all of their
They trade
first
3
round
of them.
picks. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Jets are in the conversation. I just
And you're
think
still
the
left
Vikings
with
make
one
a
you
lot
still
more
have
sense.
2. Yeah, that's
Right.
The advantage the Vikings have on everyone is they have the young quarterback who could be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys haven't really paid anybody at this point.
Because we got rid of Sauce now too, so
Yeah.
just Garrett.
Got rid of Sauce and Quentin. Yeah.
No, the Jets if
Jets
they're
make a lot of sense.
the Jets if their team
do.
name wasn't the Jets make a ton of sense.
Yes, exactly.
But they're just the Jets.
You're right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of and that's why Aaron Rodgers didn't work out because they're the Jets and
Right.
Well, he popped his Achilles too, so that wasn't.
because they're the Jets.
I guess. I guess that was because they're the Jets.
Essentially.
Yo, that run on the field, bro. Oh,
Oh my God, with the flag, dude.
I thought they were going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
for America, bro.
I thought they were going to win it. I saw that. I'm like, yeah, they're going to win the whole goddamn thing.
and we might have made the playoffs that year.
Yeah. That was when your defense was really
They won
But they won
7
7
games
games?
with
Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, they probably would have made the playoffs.
They almost beat the Chiefs.
They did.
Zach Wilson had his best game of his career against the Chiefs. He got screwed
Hosed,
by
bro.
the refs.
He
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Bad.
Tale as old as time.
They threw a flag.
and the refs
They
versus
threw
the
a
NFL.
flag after the Jets already picked the ball.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do. What's your final verdict on where Joe Burrow ends up, or if he
I
just
think
calls it quits?
I think he's a Viking.
I'll say he ends up a Ram. Somehow,
Yeah,
some way.
I'm inclined to say Ram as well. I think they're a big splash organization.
So is that something where Matt Stafford goes and plays
Calls it quits.
elsewhere? He calls it quits.
He wins a Super Bowl, walks off in the sunset.
Okay.
I could definitely see Staff just.
I could
retiring.
see.
I could see that.
I could see winning the Super Bowl and calling it quits. I can't see him winning the MVP and the Super Bowl, and call. Like, I get it doesn't go
How
out
fucking legendary and
right, but then why didn't
badass
Tom
would that
Brady
be?
retire when he did it when he was like 28 or you know what I mean?
Different
Like,
people.
Well, Tom Brady just
I'm just using it. Yeah, I'm
Tom
just
Brady's
using it as an
wife doesn't sit on podcasts.
Well,
talk
yeah,
about
I mean,
his career, you know. He doesn't. Well, he
wasn't really the point.
Well, she cheated on
well,
his
Tom
jiu-jitsu
Brady came
instructor,
back.
so
If we're being
Tom
real,
Brady's wife
Tom
doesn't
Brady
exist
came back to
anymore.
football because a certain something happened.
that's also true.
I'm using an example. There's
Who
plenty
knows?
of
Maybe Kelly Stafford.
the point is that
There's
guys
some
have won
stories.
Super Bowls and MVPs in the same season and not retired because it's the pinnacle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but also the guys who have done that weren't
No, we're
already
37.
on their way out.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
He's
Steph's-
really just he's an anomaly in himself.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
very few quarterbacks play at an MVP level. at
That's what I'm
37
saying. Maybe
years
he's
old.
like, man, I'm playing the best ball of my life at 37. I could play another 5 years if I want to. Like,
That's where. So
You
that's
know?
where I'm at with it. I look at the Rams, who are clearly the best team in the NFL as we stand right now, 15 weeks into the season. Have probably the clear MVP on their team. Have, like we mentioned, drafted incredibly well and are going to have a top 10 pick plus another first round pick in this year's draft. This has the makings of have a ton of young talent that's only going to get better. This has the makings of like a little 3-year dynasty.
right. Like, is it crazy to say with modern medicine and what we see in sports, is it crazy to say Stafford plays another 5 years?
5 is crazy.
5 is nuts. I don't think he has a shot at playing another 5 years because
He's been like contemplating it like the past 2 years. So
And he's
like
been-
5 is crazy.
this year
Okay.
is the anomaly for him. He's been banged up every single season. Like, this is
He
the
looks fine
anomaly.
out there. Like,
No, I agree.
all
But
right,
in the
3 years.
I could see I'm at like
2.
2
I think he plays another 2 years.
You good? Yeah.
2 after
He
this
gets
year.
choked up talking about that stuff.
Yeah, I'm at like 2 after this year.
Okay, yeah.
I'm probably with him on that.
Because that brings him to what? To like he's basically exactly
39
40.
years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably by the time the season ends would be 40 if he has an early birthday. if he's January or February, baby.
I don't know. If he wins another Super Bowl, I think he's ready to just sign, seal, and deliver it.
It's definitely
career.
possible. Like we said, Donald did it, so it's been.
Donald he marched to the beat of his own.
Yeah, but the thing with
I
that
thought he was coming
too
back
is
this year,
like,
can't lie.
like I look at that and it's like, almost like we knew it was the end though of like that iteration of the Rams team. Granted, they were one of the worst Super Bowl winning teams the following year, like ever. I don't think anyone expected them to be as bad as they were. But like we kind of knew like that was kind of like their window.
Well, Staff
like,
got hurt. That was the big...
yeah. But like even before
But like
that,
you said, they had Odell who popped his ACL in that Super Bowl.
Vaughn was on his way out.
Vaughn, yeah.
Kupp just had way too much on his plate in 1 year.
He was hurt too.
He was also a
hurt
banged
as
up
well.
guy. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
so
Like
you
we kind of knew it
coming.
ran its course.
Yeah.
With this iteration of the Rams team, it feels like aside from Stafford, this is the beginning.
Right.
You're
So
good
that's
to go.
where it's like, will he like? I don't know if he'll just win, and he probably
could
sees
win
it the
2
way
years.
I'm seeing it. Yeah, like bro, like
They could be a mini dynasty with Stafford at quarterback.
like the room for his legacy to grow over these next 3 years. Like it's. We could be
We could be saying Matthew
have
Stafford is a
great-
top 5 quarterback of all time.
I didn't want to just say it, but like yes.
Yeah.
I didn't see it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, it would take a lot. Like they'd have to do some. I mean, they'd have to do some crazy shit. But it's like it's the Rams and it's McVay,
If he wins the Super Bowl
I
and the
trust
MVP
them.
this year,
and then does it again next year.
yeah.
Like
And
he's a
then-
3-time Super Bowl champ.
2-time MVP.
Would be. I don't know if he'd go back to, but like
Yeah.
even just the one MVP
one
is going to
MVP,
help him
yeah.
significantly. Like
At age
Probably
37.
top 5 in passing yards at that point.
right, like he's. That's what I'm saying. Like the way he's playing right now, and the way he has been able to stay healthy this year. Like I look at it like with Staff, like shit could get really uncomfortable if he gives us 2 more years after this. With the way the Rams are moving, they're gonna have a top 10 pick
I'll
this
be
year,
saying
bro.
some heinous fucking
They're
claims.
gonna have a
I'll
top
tell you right now. I'll walk on this pod and say
You
some
think he's
heinous
unbearable
shit.
now?
Yeah.
Bro, fucking Caleb Downs is in this draft. He's a safety. He's probably not gonna go like top 4 just because he's a safety.
He's a Ram.
generational safety prospect. Is there like he could go there, or like they could say fuck Kyron and Corum and just draft fucking Jeremiah Love.
do that.
They probably won't, but
It's a
like
horrible move.
whatever they could do whatever the fuck they want, and like it'll probably work.
They get a franchise left tackle. They can get a pass rusher. They
Whatever
can,
the
you know
most
what I mean? Like,
exciting move to make it that pick, they
Yeah.
could do.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm
They can
saying.
do the
like,
fun move.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, they won't do the fun move, and it'll work.
Right, like
better
this,
than the fun
this
move.
has the makings of like, and I didn't mean to make this a Rams thing, but like this has the makings of them fucking running the league the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I know we always say
Especially-
that,
But
like
they would with Burrow.
Especially
would,
with
but
They
already
can with
have the
Stafford.
guy.
Like,
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
especially with the Chiefs nearing maybe a possible rebuild
right.
if Mahomes is not ready by the beginning of next season.
The Eagles falling apart.
The thing is, Burrow doesn't make you better. If he does, it's like splitting hairs.
He doesn't raise your ceiling. Like your ceiling is still a Super Bowl
Right,
champion.
like Burrow, like if you think Burrow is better than Staff right now, fine. But like whatever it
That's
is,
not what I'm
it's
saying.
splitting hairs.
Yeah.
But a top 10 pick this year can raise you 2 first-round picks this year who could come in and be immediate
Put it
impact
this way.
players.
If
could
they get
raise
Caleb
your-
fucking Downs, they're gonna have the best defense in the NFL next year.
Right,
Like
that's where I'm
that's
at.
simple.
and
Like,
Stafford, and still have Stafford,
And Puka.
and
another
yeah.
first round pick.
and whoever the other first round pick. Is.
Right,
Probably take a receiver or something.
right. That's kind of how.
Roy
it
Keys.
Because Devontae's shot, right?
His hamstring is, yeah.
He's been hurt all year with that hamstring. too.
Jordan Whittington's time to shine.
Yes, finally. All right. Well, that was a good conversation that turned into a Rams conversation.
Where we were like 50 something minutes in.
Yeah, but it's fine.
We stopped for Starbucks.
We did.
It's takeaways too.
Like
we
a
all,
minute and a half.
go at length.
That was you,
You like
tried to shit yourself.
What happened, bro?
Yeah, we know.
What are you listening to, bro?
Nice.
What's he saying?
Don't even know how it
Are you doing those pictures?
Yeah,
No, you're not.
No, he's not.
I sent it to Pat.
Pat's like his AI.
Yes.
He's Nick's personal AI.
Me and Pat are having a conversation. Somehow the conversation got to, we need to lock in twin. This is us.
Why is he not? Oh, he has work. I was like, why is he not here?
You guys do need to lock in for real.
Get your shit together.
All right, Tom, we're going from one Super Bowl contender to a whole nother one. Why don't you let us know what your takeaway from Week 15 is?
My takeaway is that the Buffalo Bills are going to the Super Bowl. I believed it last week, as did my twin over here. Believed it for me last week, and
I might pop up the picture of me with my Bills Mafia family. I might just there it is.
Boom,
Did you
right
do
there.
Disney?
Maybe for the first
watch the
time ever,
Disney
I'll pop
Channel.
some up. Only because it's me with my Bills Mafia family.
But
Don't ever ask me to pop anything up.
Oh, I.
don't even think about it. The Buffalo Bills are going to the Super Bowl. They came back down 21-0 against the big bad New England Patriots, and they're demons. They're nightmare. The Kansas City Chiefs. They're not going to be there. Goodbye. That's
Adios.
goodbye. See you next year. Probably not. But and then I look at the landscape of the AFC. I mean, the Chiefs are out. The Ravens have looked pretty bad all year. I mean, they're probably going to get in, win the division over the Steelers, but I'm not really scared of the Ravens. And the Broncos, the Patriots, the Jaguars all lack the experience that the Buffalo Bills have in the playoffs, playing in hostile environments, winning games they shouldn't win. They've done it all except go to the Super Bowl because of those Chiefs. So, and I know their run defense sucks. I know it's terrible. It's one of the worst in the league. The only elite rushing offense in the AFC is the Ravens. And I just said, I'm not scared of the Ravens. Lamar's playing banged up, and we know what happens when
You don't
Lamar...
think the Patriots have an elite rushing?
I don't think they have an elite rush. They did just run all over them, so I guess it's hard to say. But, like, in terms of...
Travion had a sick game.
Travion had a great game, and Ramondre had an efficient game, too.
I'm just saying, like, in terms of totality over the season, they're, like, middle of the pack in rushing yards per game.
Well,
and
if Travion was starting the whole year,
those
that would
metrics.
be
Probably higher.
Maybe.
probably a little higher.
But he
It's
wasn't out
almost
there.
like someone said a bunch of weeks ago, like Travion being more integrated is what could take the Patriots over the top.
Oh, and I think that is
That
what
was a good take.
happened.
I still don't trust them, but
I disagree
So-
with you.
Yeah, so it's interesting because the Patriots did run all over them and show that they could be an efficient running attack, and it didn't fucking matter.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. It's very, very interesting because I feel like we've been saying all year, like, man, the AFC doesn't move me. These teams haven't separated themselves. And then all those teams who we look at the top of the AFC have kind of been more and more impressive as the season's going on. The Texans obviously on a fucking roll right now. The Broncos had probably their best offensive game in the season. The Bills getting back on track. Obviously, the Patriots are who they are. I think we all think the Patriots are at least in the mix, whether we think they can do the thing or not, they're in the mix. The Jags have been on a fucking absolute roll since their bye. I feel like these teams, and it's still the same thing that no one has separated themselves because the whole pack has progressively improved throughout the season's gone on. So then it just comes down to, like, who do you trust more in a high leverage situation? And it's Josh and the boys.
I trust Josh Allen. He's going to be the best quarterback in the playoffs in the AFC, however you want to put it. They have the number one rushing attack in the NFL. They lead the NFL in rushing yards per game, rushing touchdowns per game. They're second in yards per carry. They're about middle of the pack in turnovers, so they don't really turn the ball over. And again, we've seen Josh Allen go be historically great at not turning the ball over. And that's why I was asking you about the stat before. They're number one in time of possession percentage and number one in opponent time of possession percentage. So they hold the ball a ton, which means their opponents do not hold the ball a lot. They dominate the clock. They run the hell out of the ball. They have the best quarterback. Why not?
I have a question for you guys. Watching the game yesterday, seeing the Patriots get out to a 21-point lead, did you think that shit was over?
not in the slightest bit.
I did because
Not at any
I
point did I
picked the
think that game was
Patriots.
over.
Not even for. And I guess it was because, like, a lot of people, us included, a lot of people thought the Bills were the lock of the century because the Patriots won the first one. But, like, and I mean, we live on FanDuel. I don't know why I didn't do it. So I guess for the first time ever, my money wasn't where my mouth was. But, like, they were so obviously winning that fucking game.
Yes.
It was so fucking obvious. Did you live bet them at all?
I did not.
But, like, it was just so fucking obvious. It was so fucking obvious. Yeah, I mean, it's just like when they get into that mode, they're very hard to stop. And it's like, I don't know if any of those defenses, I know we've seen the Texans stop Josh 2 times in a row, but like,
Yeah.
when he gets like that, though, like, he was fucking balling, dude.
I've seen
was
Josh
balling.
tear apart an elite defense before.
Yeah,
though.
he was balling. James Cook was balling. Their defense, it's weird. Their defense is weird because, like, it's ass, but then there's, like, these drives where it's like, wow, like, play ball. They
They're
did,
flying to the football.
they
they did a
held-
great second half.
They held Drake May in check.
Very
Like,
much
Drake
so.
May had a very below average.
He
game.
probably his worst game since
Drake
week 1 against the Raiders.
easily had his worst game
Yeah.
since the Raiders, yes.
Yeah.
So,
And
like,
Benford was out too, which is probably their best player on defense. So
yeah, no, I thought their defense, like, they got ran all over.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's the tale of the Bills, and it's like I've been saying for a couple weeks now, and Tom has been agreeing with, obviously, like, for them, a lot of times, it really doesn't fucking matter that you run all over them. Sometimes it does matter, but, like, for the most part, that shit really doesn't matter.
I just feel like the Patriots were due to lose a game. Like 10 straight,
You see what
11
they-
straight is a really like I've been saying, a really tough thing to do in the NFL. I wouldn't have been surprised if the Patriots got upset by way worse teams in the past couple weeks. We've seen the Patriots blow out the Bills this season as well. The Buffalo Bills had to complete a 21-point comeback to win this game. I thought the Patriots played for the most part.
Wait. When he
What
used
did I
that,
say?
when he used that with the Rams, you said that was bullshit.
No.
Well,
Well, this is backed by the
I was gonna
Patriots.
say it.
This is backed by the
Thank
Patriots
you,
having
gotcha.
already blown out the Bills
Did they blow-
prior.
what
They
was
did
the score
not
of the
blow
first
them
game?
out. It was like a 3-point game.
yeah, it was a close game. The Bills, and also
They were up by a lot, and the Bills made it
yeah,
close.
we all
in that
got up
first
here
game.
after that game and said the Bills played the worst game they played all season, and they did, and they only lost by 3 points,
Yeah.
4 points, whatever it was. So
I
like,
mean, look,
Okay,
this
and then
was
the
a
Patriots
4-point
only
game.
lost by 4 points, so the Bills didn't. Like Josh Allen got into that mode and had a great game,
but then
And Drake May had a bad game.
where I'm
and they
at,
were only
yeah,
lost by 4 points.
where I'm at with it is then you go into the playoffs where the atmosphere is just different. I mean, we all know that, and you have the most experienced team in the playoffs to go up against.
I see that. I just
know.
think the Patriots all around as a football team actually are just the better team.
That's fine. I just think with Josh Allen and the Bills, we've seen that not matter in the past. The Ravens last year were one of the best rosters we'd ever seen.
I get it, but we've also seen Josh Allen, and I know it's because of Patrick Mahomes not be able to get there. And we don't know what Drake May could do in the playoffs. And I'm betting on Drake May being able to perform in the playoffs.
I am too. I think Drake May will be fine in the playoffs.
You don't think
I
so?
know Josh Allen will be great.
You guys
That
know
was my
everything.
fear.
You guys just know everything. You guys are so
Well, we're not the one
But
making all
what's
the.
the,
yeah.
like-
What are you talking about? I didn't
What's
even
the
say
push?
anything.
Like, you just think the Patriots
I
should
just,
be
so
favored?
my pick is the Patriots coming out the AFC.
I really think it's close. Like, I've said
Yeah,
a few
I
weeks.
think
Remember
if
a few
they,
weeks
if they
ago,
face off in the playoffs, it'll be a fun.
right.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
a few
yeah.
weeks
Should beat
ago,
it.
I said I turned face on the Patriots and said they should be at the top, and you guys told me you guys, the Patriots guys, said I was too early. You even said
I did.
right.
I'm still
So,
saying it's too early.
It's close. I mean, I think those other teams are like. I know I've kind of like just counted them out and pushed them to the side, but like they're in the mix too. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
The
kinda-
Broncos?
Broncos.
that's
could
where
beat-
I'm at with the Broncos.
Absolutely
Beat-
make the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Broncos could
Like,
beat anyone. You know
Bo
what I
Nix,
mean?
like I'm a Bo Nix hater. He moved me yesterday, dude. He played.
That was
really,
the
really
best
well.
game I've
Texans.
ever watched Bo Nix
They could
play.
beat. We know the Texans
Stroud
could
had
beat
a,
anyone.
had a good game. And
Stroud had a
another
great
good
game.
They lit up. I mean, it's the Cardinals, but like they lit up the scoreboard
them up.
too. Like
All you
That's
needed
what I'm
to
saying.
see.
These teams, like
They've
this
all-
was
yeah.
a week where like one of these teams playing so well could have made a statement, but it kind of just
they all
evened
played
out
so well.
the playing
yeah.
field.
I think all these teams kind of halfway, 3/4 through the season have understood the Chiefs there's blood in the water, and these teams are stepping up and like
They know,
really
yeah,
hitting the
yeah.
ground that like,
Yeah.
oh, we have not that they didn't think they had a real chance before. Every NFL team that thinks they have a real chance, but like it's becoming a reality that you don't have to get through the Chiefs. You could
Yeah.
just go to the Super Bowl if you play well enough.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, bro, and then it opens up the door for like a team like, for example, if the Chargers get healthy, Their defense is
another team.
balling. Their defense
Right.
is balling. Like
The
if it's-
Chargers, how banged up they've been, and they've been able to
weather it,
produce
yeah.
wins is like pretty impressive.
And it's like the other thing with the Bills is I think with the AFC it's just going to come down to getting hot at the right time. And if the Broncos offense looks like that the last few weeks of the season, I might have to change my mind. Like the Texans too, like if their offense gradually gets better the rest of the season.
brother, if this is the new Trevor Lawrence,
Right.
Yeah, good luck to everybody.
Can we just talk? Actually, I'll
I mean,
wait on
they
that.
faced
Yeah.
off against the defense where the coordinator got fired this morning. Like, I'm not putting crazy stock into that.
But it's been the last 3 weeks with Trevor.
Who's the best?
He had
over the
6
last-
touchdowns.
I'm
Like,
Who's the Jets' best defensive player? Can you even name him?
No, he
Okay.
got traded.
Well, so
Wait,
there
he
you
got
go.
traded
Quincy
too.
won.
Quincy, yeah.
who got benched this year?
Yeah.
Okay. So
The thing that also is kind of in the Bills' favor is like the AFC East is still wide open for them.
this was a huge. This is a huge game.
Yeah, this like the door was cracked
Yeah.
open before, but like this completely pushed that door open. Like air's getting inside, some bugs might get in the house. You know
So
what I mean?
this
The door's
is-
wide open.
This is going to say a lot about the Patriots down the stretch now. They just lost to the Bills. And this is the first, like, real loss, I'll say, of their season that, like, could shake them. Could legitimately shake them
Well, it's the
going
first
down
time
the
they've
stretch of
lost
the
in
season.
months.
Exactly. So Diggs said after the game, he's like, maybe we just needed the loss. Like, he's like, maybe, honestly, we're going to learn from it, grow from it, and
Well, if there's
eventually
a team
we
to
had
lose
to
to,
lose.
it's probably the team that everybody has coming out of the AFC.
It's also like that's the one team you can't lose.
couldn't
To. Yeah, that's the
lose
one team
to
you
at this
couldn't
point.
lose to.
But I'm fine with splitting. If you're the Patriots coming into the year and you said you're splitting the season series with the Bills, they would say
Not if it costs you the division.
They
though.
would
it didn't, though.
if they split.
It could. That's what I'm saying. It could.
We'll see
Well,
what
now
happens.
One would have to win out. The other would
Right.
have to come close to losing out.
The Patriots next few games.
It's
Next game they have
in
Baltimore.
Baltimore, Jets, Miami.
Bro.
The Patriots are at a point where it's
They
like
should be 3-0 these next three games.
they control the destiny.
Baltimore can win.
For sure, it's Lamar Jackson, but if we're picking the Patriots to come out the AFC and no one's picking Baltimore, they should probably beat the Ravens. Probably.
It's a tough game.
Prime time Sunday night is going to be a fun one.
In Baltimore.
It's a fun game.
That is a fun game for
No,
sure.
yeah, it's a tough game, but nah. I mean, I'm with you, Tom. If I had to pick today, like I'm going with the Bills. It's not an easy decision though. It's a fucking crapshoot.
Yeah.
It's really a crapshoot. My big takeaway from Week 15 is that the Jacksonville Jaguars belong in this mix with the cream of the crop in the AFC. I'm not saying they're gonna win the AFC. I just think they deserve a seat at the table to have a conversation with these other teams. A dinner. They should be invited out to dinner with these
Yeah.
other teams and just, get a few drinks in them, a nice meal. And their offense has been otherworldly since their bye. I mean, their first 10-win season since 2017. Trevor Lawrence, first quarterback in NFL history with 5 passing, 1 rushing, and 50 rushing yards.
Yep.
Since their Week 8 bye, they're averaging 32.8 points per game. They've scored 25 or more in 7 straight games. Ever since Jacoby Myers got there, it kind of changed everything for them. And, I mean, you see all the press conferences with them. They're just talking about that they're having fun. They're, everyone's bought in. It's the Liam Cohen effect. I see right now Liam Cohen's 4 wins away from tying Gus Bradley for 5th all-time in wins as a Jags head coach. Bradley coached 62 games. Cohen's at 14.
Oh my God.
Trevor in his last 3 weeks, he's 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's just been playing. He was playing great prior to this week and going on a run, and no one was really talking about it. We'd talk about it on our fantasy episode every single week about streaming him. Like, hey, Trev's playing some good ball, and we kind of just brushed over it. And again, it was against the Jets, a team that absolutely fucking sucks. But I think this was a performance that the Jaguars needed and Trevor Lawrence needed to kind of essentially tie together the last month and a half of football they're playing, which kind of put them on the map and say, like, oh shit, like the Jaguars, man, like they're really here and they're playing some good ball. I mean, their defense obviously fell off after the first couple weeks. I don't think Devin Lloyd's even out there. I think he's the only one in injuries at this point still, but they're solid. You know what I mean? They're not a good defense. They're going to give up a lot of yards, but could force some takeaways. But, I mean, the way this offense is moving right now, the way Liam Cohen's scheming things up, I mean, you watch, like, the all-22 of the Jaguars. Trevor's playing great and deserves credit. These dudes are just always fucking open.
Yeah.
Everyone, and granted, Jacoby Myers, one of the best, like, route runners and, you know, able to beat coverage and no soft spots and zones, things of that nature. Like, just a good wide receiver at getting himself open, but like Liam Cohen is just having a fucking masterclass in his first year of just scheming guys open and being able to beat coverages, and it's made Trevor Lawrence's job easy in a way. Like, he's obviously doing some, especially yesterday, it was like LeBron in game 6, you know, he's not even a right shoulder bump fade type of guy, and he was just trying shit, but a lot of the shit that Trev's doing is very like simple surface level shit. And it's just because of the scheme is really, really working right now. So I think I'm not saying they're winning the AFC. I just think we've all, as a collective, been waiting for them to fall off after their hot start. The offense wasn't playing so well. The defense was kind of carrying. And the offense this last month and a half has really, really turned a corner. And I just think they deserve a seat at the table. They could shake things up. I don't think they could go on a deep, deep run. Can they beat any of these teams? Yeah, I think so.
I disagree that they could beat any of these teams, especially in the playoffs. Like, we want to talk about, like, first of all, not having experience, and then, like we said, it's Josh Allen. Like, I'm probably not picking them against the Texans either. Probably not picking them against the Broncos. Definitely not picking them against the Patriots. Like, I
agree. I'm not picking them, but I think they could beat them.
Here's my one pushback with that. They've, over the last 3 weeks, played the Titans, the Colts, and this week was the Jets. 3 defenses that, especially over the last 3 to 5 weeks, have not been good defenses. So I need to see them play a really good team. And the answer for me will have to be, is this actually who Trevor Lawrence is now? Is it because he's finally gotten comfortable in the Liam Cohen offense and this is who he's going to be for the rest of his career, or at least the rest of the season? Or is he going to revert back to the guy that turns the ball over twice a game and can't play consistent football? One drive looks like the best quarterback in the NFL, and the next drive looks like he's Daniel Jones in the worst version. So that's the thing. Like, I need that question answered before I feel comfortable saying the Jags are anything of substance. Because if he is, they could beat anybody, and I agree with you. If he isn't, they ain't winning a playoff game.
I mean,
So
what a test. He goes to Mile High this week, so.
perfect.
I mean, it's not like they haven't beaten anyone all year, though. They have wins over the Niners. They beat the Chiefs, I guess, who don't really matter. They're not a playoff team. But beat the Texans early on. I guess that doesn't really matter, too, because the Texans are different now, I guess. Absolutely blew the brakes off the Chargers, which kind of started this hot streak for them in this 5-game win streak for them.
you have to be a good football team to be 10-4. There's
Right,
really no
and
argument.
it's not like
against
they can't beat good teams. I mean, this is a huge test for them against
Yeah.
Denver on the road.
yeah.
Like, but I mean, Trev is answering that question though that you have for him. I guess it's not a big enough sample size, but like, he's been great for about 6 or 7 weeks now.
I would say he's been great for the last 3 weeks. I would say he looked a lot better over the prior weeks. But again, like, the last 3 weeks are the Trevor that the chosen one. This is the guy that we expected to see all along. But again, 3 trash-ass defenses, at least at this point in the season. And next week against Denver, if he goes out there and he puts on a great performance, and even if they lose, if it's not because of Trevor and Trevor balls out, that's one thing. If they go out there and win, shakes up a whole lot. Changes a whole lot of opinions probably. So you were just talking about the Broncos and how you might change your opinion on them. If the Jaguars go to Mile High and go beat the Broncos and Trev plays a great game, probably going to change my opinion on the Jaguars a little bit. So
100%, bro. If they can go into Mile High and win a game where Trev plays good, bro, changes the world changes what I think about the Broncos a lot, probably.
Yeah.
But it also boosts up the Jags for sure.
Right. I mean, like, you look at these past 3 weeks, like, sure, it's bad competition, but they're also beating the brakes off these teams.
100%.
Yeah.
There's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
more
Like,
you could do.
Right. That's kind of
That's all
where
you
I'm
can
at.
They're not
with
leaving
it.
crumbs on the table for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Like, they have a bunch of quality wins on the season, grinded out wins, 1-score game against San Fran. Like I said, the game earlier on against the Chiefs, like they've beat close games. Obviously, they've had their ups and downs. Got their backs blown out against the Rams in London. You know what I mean?
But the Rams will do that to you.
Lost that one to the Texans. I mean, if they don't lose that game to the Texans, we're talking about a completely different
Yes.
situation here. They have a chance at the 1 seed potentially if they don't lose that game to the Texans. So, like, I mean, this is a huge test, but I think they're not in the tier with those other teams, but they're teetering right outside. And can Trevor Lawrence get hot for a game and pull off an upset?
I mean, he had like the greatest comeback of all time in a playoff game. So
Right.
Yeah, that was
Saw
one of
once
the crazy.
before.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at with them. Like, I think I'm not picking them to go on a playoff run and win consecutive games against these teams that are probably pretty clearly better than them. But can they get hot at the right time, which they kind of are right now, and go on the road? Or, well, they could still potentially host a playoff game if things go their way the rest of the season, because they might still win the division.
Yep.
Can they beat a good team at home? Like, yeah.
I'll ask this. I'm going to ask something of the three of you. I want you to rank
I was going to do the
your
same.
top 5 AFC teams. If they're making the playoffs or not.
Based on
Like,
Super Bowl
because that
chances,
AFC
or-
North one is tough. On who you think, your likelihood of them making the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's like how you feel. in
Bills,
terms of that.
Patriots, Broncos, Texans, Jaguars.
I think I'm Bills. I'm flipping the Texans and the Jags. I think I'm Bills, Patriots, Broncos, Jags, Texans. Ooh, nah, not the Ravens. I can't do it.
Okay.
I think I'm Patriots, Bills, Texans, Broncos.
Patriots, Bills, Texans, Broncos.
Chargers. I think I'm leaving the Jags off that. I'm taking the Chargers over Jacksonville.
Very different.
You're gonna have Baltimore. Like, go ahead. Come on.
Oh yeah.
It's just tough with the Chargers, especially comparing them
It
head
is
to head
tough.
to Jacksonville, because Jacksonville did fucking.
Beat the shit out of them. Yeah.
I get that. I think Justin Herbert's they have a better quarterback. I think they have a better offense.
Their offense does not look good.
It hasn't, but
If
Herbert
Joe
has
Alt comes back, it
also
changes everything. But
fucking sucked. every
their
playoff
defense
he's
is
played.
good. The Chargers.
And like, I think we just can't gloss over that with Herbert.
What, that Herbert's
He's
been
been
ass?
terrible in both play. He's played 2 playoff games. He was terrible in both of them.
Well,
got him-
Trevor Lawrence hasn't played any.
he
beat-
one,
he-
and he beat Herbert.
Came back down 29-0 to Herbert.
When?
That was like 3 years ago.
Brandon
That was
Staley
Trev's
was there.
second year.
I'm not saying it was Justin Herbert's fault, but like, call it like you see.
Oh.
He threw 4 picks against the Texans last year. Like, he's been
lot of
bad.
picks.
So like, it's you can't just. I'm not saying like things can be different, and he.
Maybe he is just a social media quarterback.
He could be.
Maybe.
He definitely.
It's
could
just
be.
gotta be said. That's all. When you analyze the Chargers and their chances of going on.
No, for sure, it's a good point.
It's like those TikToks where it's like, analyze TS. Analyze this shit.
Okay. I'll give it. I'll give my top 5, and then I'll go into my last take after you guys probably shit on me for my top 5.
Yep.
The Houston Texans. I said a couple weeks ago I think the Texans will be the representative out of the AFC. Defense is still historical. C.J. Stroud and the offense are starting to figure things out. After that, it's the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen and the boys are obviously more than likely than ever to probably make the Super Bowl, but his one kryptonite has been the Texans, and if they see each other, I think Houston owns them again. Baltimore is number 3 for me. Don't care how bad Lamar Jackson's been playing. That defense over the last 5 weeks has been a top 5 defense in the NFL. Derrick Henry, come playoff time, I expect them to be good. After that, New England Patriots are the 4th most likely for me. And after that, the Denver Broncos. That's where I'm at. So,
I just have no words.
Of course, you guys agree the most. You guys would agree the most.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
You guys have the exact same list?
They swapped the Jags and the
Yeah.
who?
Texans.
Wow.
I mean, the Ravens, they've just like, I don't know, just haven't been very good all year. Lamar's playing hurt. Like, besides the fact that he chokes in the playoffs, like, let's call it like we see it, he's playing.
Boy, Lamar.
I love Lamar Jackson.
Do you, though?
I love Lamar Jackson. Got to hold him accountable.
It's a good point. If you love him, you got to hold him accountable.
I hate that like we can't be objective about people, and then it's all of a sudden it's you don't. Do you really like that? Like, yes, I fucking like that. Even if I'm like saying the Bills aren't gonna make it, you guys were saying that
He's just
You're
talking about
not a
you.
Bills guy anymore, bro. We're not giving you that. You're not a Bills guy, bro. It's okay.
You're allowed to be objective.
You fell
about
off
things.
on the Bills.
You're
I
allowed to
think
be objective.
You're not going to be
I
able
think
to
you
celebrate
can
our Super Bowl, bro.
Be
It's okay.
objective, but if you're
Ever.
wrong, it's got to sting. You
Definitely.
know what I mean? Like, it does damage to your legacy as a supporter.
I was objective last year and was right.
I really don't like
About
the
what?
Ravens.
Pick the Ravens over them.
I did pick the Ravens over the Bills.
The Ravens
Mark
don't
Andrews.
move me, not even a little
Not
bit.
even a little bit.
Like, I don't even see how they could be top 3, let alone top 5.
That whole shot to Zay was a doubt, though.
I believe in the defense. I believe in Derrick Henry in the run game. I'm not ready to count them out.
Alohi Gilman has been phenomenal for them.
He's changed life for them. They run 3 safeties all the time now. They're changing the entire mold of NFL defenses right now too. So
Yeah, but they got what's his name on the other side? Daniel Falali. How do you say his name? Falali?
I mean, their last,
The worst offensive guard of all time.
they haven't, like,
Insane.
won a game against a competitive team all year long. Literally not one.
well,
Their wins are against Cincinnati, the Jets, the Browns, the Vikings, the Dolphins. They beat the Bears. They beat the Bears. They beat the Browns twice, but they've also lost to good teams. Like, they've lost to every good team: the Bills, the Lions, the Chiefs, the Texans, the Rams.
well, some of the
They've lost to
a
the
good amount.
They
of you
lost to
just
the
said
Bengals.
Lamar was out.
I get that. They lost to the Bengals,
Yes.
and they lost the week prior to the Steelers.
And they
And they-
might not make the playoffs.
Like,
Yeah.
they haven't proven not once this year, with or without Lamar, that they can compete with good teams this year. It just doesn't exist.
No, I get it. I
So their
understand
next
that.
test is against New England this coming Sunday night, which is a good game.
And then they go to Green Bay, and then they go to Pittsburgh, where they're traditionally ass. So, like, it's
At Pitt, right.
It's
gonna
tough
be
for
the-
them.
but for the division,
yeah,
probably.
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
They might seal their fate before that.
they could for sure. They definitely could. They could be out the playoffs entirely. But look, we were sitting here saying the Chiefs were gonna win the fucking or make the Super Bowl, and they didn't make the playoffs at all. So I'm here.
Thank God they're not.
I
in the
mean,
playoffs.
shit. I'm here to be
You
fucking
guys-
wrong. I guess I'm here to be wrong. It's
Yeah.
okay. That's what we do. So
Screw it. Screw it. I'm saying it right here,
This
right
year.
now. The Ravens are missing the playoffs. It's going to happen.
Wow.
Phil Rivers
You really
is
think they're
going
gonna miss playoffs?
Yeah.
So who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Rams.
wow.
That's my pick right now. If I had to pick, I mean, the Rams are very clear cut the
How
best.
fucking crazy is that?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to switch. You're asking me.
I completely
you
agree.
just said let's
No,
be
I'm-
objective on this show. You said, "Oh, you're not allowed to change opinions. Let's be objective."
All
I'm being
I know
but
is
in this
from the
moment right now,
that you said that the Eagles were better than the Rams, you doomed the fucking Eagles. Because since that moment, the Eagles have been fucking ass.
they have been, and I've taken note, and I've seen how good the Rams are and can be, and how good Matt Stafford's played. Why are we? It's objectively the truth, and we all agree the Rams are the best team in the league, and I have to respect it. And sure, that could be my Super Bowl pick right now.
Good job, man.
It is what it is. I didn't want to pick them. I don't want them to be the best team in the league, but they are. Nothing you can do about it. Anyway, the Ravens are not making the playoffs. So they're gonna lose against New England, probably lose against Green Bay, and then they'll go 7-10.
You would pick the Houston Texans to beat Josh Allen in a
Yes.
playoff game
I would.
I hope so. I hope the fucking Bills.
in Buffalo.
It wouldn't be in Buffalo.
It wouldn't be.
I hope the Bills fucking win out, win the division, and get a home playoff game, and
Depends. if
get
they
to host the
win
Texans.
division.
I hope the Jaguars win the division, so the Texans are on the road the whole time, and then we get a Bills
Right.
Texans AFC Championship, and we're there, and we get a repeat of last year where he's in person to pick against the Bills.
Wearing a CJ
and then
Stroud
gets
jersey.
and then gets naked in the Bills stadium and roots for the Bills when
when push
when
comes
he
to
has
shove.
when push comes to shove. Yeah.
Well, because I'm a Josh Allen fan.
Sure you are.
Been the guy with
Yeah,
Josh
sure you
Allen
are.
for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't believe in the Buffalo
Allen
Bills. I
fan.
believe in Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
what?
fan, yeah.
I've always,
Put the Steinfeld in.
Yeah, bet against Josh Allen. That's gone well for you in the past.
I mean, I did it against him when the AFC Championship.
How did it make you feel to
so.
see his wife pregnant or not you?
You know what's crazy? They
Josh Allen already
all
got me pregnant, bro.
all her fans think he's ugly.
They do.
They're
It's
insane.
insane.
He's a tall
He's 6'5".
In shape. quarterback.
He's handsome. Sorry, he's
If
handsome.
he
You
wasn't
ever
in the
seen-
NFL, he'd be in the back like chopping trees.
He'd be like the guy in the Hallmark movie that the girl falls in love
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You ever seen that video
Like
of the guy?
that snowman who turned into a human.
Have you seen the video of the guy where people are like questioning how Justin Herbert's with Madison Beer, and he's like, Justin Herbert is a 6'6" dreamboat, starting quarterback of the LA Chargers. Like, what more do you want?
Really? What more do you want him?
He's the catch.
I completely agree with
There's
that.
so many Madison Beers out there, probably. Damn. There's not as
There
many.
are, there are,
There's
there
less
are.
Justin Herberts
I
out
see
there.
3 on fucking.
There's way less Justin Herberts.
Herbert's like a
C3 where?
Okay,
top
but he's
seven
also
quarterback?
6'6" and a starting NFL quarterback in LA.
I see at least 3 girls that are as attractive, if not more attractive, than Madison Beer on my fucking TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not
every
seeing
single day.
6'6" Justin Herberts everywhere.
What?
I'm not with you guys.
Really? You think Madison Beer is more of a catch than Justin Herbert?
I mean, I don't know either of them.
How many people on planet Earth are 6'6"? Not many.
I mean, I'm here.
You're 6'5".
I don't have a Madison Beer.
You're 6'5".
Tom, you're not the starting quarterback
you're
for the
not,
LA,
right.
LA Chargers.
Don't
No,
look
keep
like
going. This is
Justin
fun
Herbert.
game. No, what else am I?
You're missing
You are a
the
podcaster.
you're missing
right.
the $200 million contract.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, Madison Beer is pretty impressive.
You got a good fit on today, though.
I do. Thank you.
No, Madison
Madison
Beer is a
Beer's-
great looking woman. I'm not taking away
not just
from
about
Madison
looks.
Beer.
But he's more impressive as a human being.
Yes.
Doing something.
Yes,
real quick.
Sometimes it's not about your status as a human being,
Right.
though. Sometimes that just gets overlooked in the grand scheme of things. Sometimes
What do you
it's
think?
just
It's about
about
his
surface
personality?
level. No. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like when you talk about football teams, right? When Dean gets up here and
what we
says
do.
the Patriots are a better football team than the Bills. But my argument is just like the quarterback weighs more, so I take the Bills. That's what it's like in this conversation. Like the looks just weigh more than the personality, the 6'6", the contract.
And I want it to be
I
known
think
that this time
Herbert's-
he agreed with me, by the way.
But I actually think
But Justin Herbert could probably just get any beautiful supermodel that he
no,
wants.
he 100%.
Yeah, but
could.
Madison Beer could get any NFL
starting
quarterback.
That's
quarterback.
not true.
Yes,
feel like
it
it's
is.
not true.
That is not
What?
true. That's not true. That's
You,
not
you
true.
think Justin Herbert can pull more girls?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Justin Herbert could pull more girls in Madison Beer's level of human.
These guys,
Then Madison
respectfully,
Beer
how
could-
often do we see the NFL players like going after the same women?
What do you mean?
lot.
I mean,
A
it
lot.
happens all the time.
Right,
They go for the OnlyFans. Well, some of them.
right. So why aren't they out there getting all the women? You know what I mean?
That's not. You
Not
don't
all,
know
not,
about
not all
their
of them are
personal
starting
life.
quarterbacks.
I mean, none of us do. That's
Mark Sanchez
obviously-
was dating Eva Longoria. There was,
Reggie Bush was with Kim Kardashian, and he's a fucking running back at USC at the time.
He's a Heisman.
He was the Heisman.
He's the Heisman. He was like
Travis
the coolest
Kelce
Heisman
is
the
ever.
coolest
Travis Kelce is
person
Taylor
ever.
Swift.
I mean,
She's
okay, in terms of
cool.
status,
Phenomenon.
that is cool as fuck.
Status cool. That's about it.
That's it.
You guys are,
Are we
you guys are
hating?
haters.
Are we hating?
Yeah.
You guys are haters.
No, we're not hating.
You guys like
I like Taylor Swift.
I like Taylor Swift's
more than
music.
her
I
music.
like her music.
Sure.
I'm just not with you.
Okay.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
No comment.
Good man.
Okay.
I'm out on Taylor
I'm also
personally.
out. I'm also out.
I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are haters.
Did you get your takeaway or no?
It's
I
not
did.
about hating though.
no, I didn't.
It's just about being objective.
Yeah,
Is
we're
that, the theme
objective.
is that the theme of the episode, being objective?
Yeah.
I'm a very
We're
objective.
so objective.
Justin Herbert could just pull more girls at that level.
I'm just not with you. I'm not with you.
I just feel like Madison Beard really wouldn't have like obviously there's the ones who are married, right? Like so those guys are kind of off the
Off-limits,
table.
yeah.
But like I don't think Madison out of the single starting quarterbacks in the NFL, I don't think she'd have a hard time
Time
pulling
out.
any of them.
Here's how I want to put it. Here's how I want to
You
put
know
it.
what I'm saying? I think she'd
got
shoot
it.
a high
Yeah, but-
percentage.
100%.
I got this.
100%.
I want you guys to just do me a favor and take out your phone, take out your tablet, and search up one guy and one guy only, his wife. Jared Goff.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Please.
Trust me, we've seen
Right.
we've seen
Yeah.
that we've seen that
Okay.
video of him.
Would you
in
like
the
to say that
playoffs.
Jared Goff is as attractive as Justin Herbert? No. No.
I don't
Sorry,
think
Jared.
He gets
Sorry.
Ryan Gosling comps.
Jared Goff might be more handsome than Justin
No.
Herbert.
You guys are crazy.
Not.
You guys are crazy.
Who do we think Justin Herbert is?
Jared Goff is handsome. Like it's close.
Jared Goff's not ugly, but he ain't
Kinda
fucking
goofy.
handsome.
I don't think Justin
He's
Herbert's
identical to Ryan
Justin
Gosling.
Herbert got like acne and shit.
Ryan
Like
Gosling played Ken.
Dog, I'm sorry. No, stop it. The flow, the fucking no, stop.
Come on.
bro, no, he's good looking. Like
He's good looking, yeah.
He's
Even
great
with the
looking.
short hair.
He's 6'6" and has $250 million
Jared Goff is 6'6" and has 200 million.
He's 6'4".
and plays quarterback for the LA Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the Chargers. Nobody really does. If you played for
In
the
LA
Rams,
though,
you'd be-
LA's a
bro.
big deal.
Stop.
Don't be hating.
Stop.
I think
bro.
you could totally have the conversation that Jared Goff's more attractive than Herbert.
Absolutely not. You're bugging out.
Bro, Herbert has acne and shit. He's a grown ass man with acne.
Do you think Dak's handsome?
That's a good looking guy.
That's handsome.
Okay. Do you think
Nothing. Just
No
just
follow.
rattled off.
No,
Dak's
follow. I'm just
handsome.
thinking about all the quarterbacks right now. Do you think?
Wait, but what's the point with the Jared Goff, Justin Herbert thing?
Because look at look at who he pulled. There is no reason for that. No disrespect to Jared Goff, but
Yeah, Jared Goff is like good looking.
well, obviously being an NFL quarterback making tons
Yeah,
of money.
stats
that's our
helps,
point.
yeah.
But that's our point too. Like,
Justin Herbert's a cat.
But Jared Goff's wife, respectfully, would shoot a pretty high percent amongst the single guys if she was single, hypothetically in this world.
100%.
Would shoot a very, very high percentage amongst NFL quarterbacks.
Yes, but at the same time, Jared Goff pulled that. And we're saying he doesn't stand, he shouldn't stand a chance.
well, have you seen Madison
You
Beer's
think-
ex-boyfriend?
No.
Oh man, you got to see this guy.
But so
what-
like by a numbers game, yeah, there's just less NFL quarterbacks than there are attractive women. So if that's the point,
but that's
then
not
yeah.
even what
Let's
I'm
take
saying.
the
I'm
let's
just
take
by
the,
a numbers
let's take the
game,
32
yeah.
best quarterbacks in the NFL, best however you want to put it. Let's take the 32 best supermodels in the NFL.
That's her ex-boyfriend.
In the
brother,
NFL.
come on.
That's her
I
ex-boyfriend.
don't give a fuck about that guy. What do I care
I'm
about
just
him?
saying, Justin Herbert's way
Right,
more of
so
a
the
cat
bar
than
was
that
low.
guy.
Is what
Yeah, I
we're
mean
saying.
by a numbers game, like
Imagine that kid, how he feels.
You think Mattis?
He's Justin
Yo,
Herbert
he's dated
now.
like mad hot girls.
strictly
Yo,
by a numbers
come on.
game, though.
You know what
yeah,
that is,
Yeah,
then.
strictly by a numbers game, it's more impressive for like the quarterback is more of a catch.
Do you think Justin
'Cause
Herbert
there's
would
less
shoot
of
a
them.
higher percentage on going out with supermodels than Madison Beer would on NFL quarterback?
Yes. Absolutely he would.
Yo, that guy dated Olivia Rodrigo.
This is an interesting conversation.
Who's this girl? What's her name?
You guys let us no, that's not Sydney Sweeney.
What's her
Oh my
name?
god. She's a smoke
that?
show. Jeez.
Madeline Klein. He
Oh.
dated Madeline Klein, Olivia Rodrigo, and Madison Beer.
Madeline Klein.
This guy.
Never heard of that.
That's the one
This guy.
from Outer Banks. I
Oh
think.
yeah, Outer Banks. Yeah.
How did this guy do that? Who are you, Zach?
I like Outer Banks. Good show. Good show. Good show. Good
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
good show.
Quality television.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. That's a
I watch
You
it
guys
for
let
the
us know
plot.
what
Oh,
do you
that's her
think?
name.
I watch it for the plot.
What do you Yeah, for real. Yeah, I swear it's a good show.
I've actually never watched Outer Banks.
I've watched like 3 episodes, didn't give a fuck about watching it
Outer
anymore.
Banks was really good.
Couldn't get into it, honestly.
You
Who's
would.
Zach Bia, and what do you do?
It's an interesting
He's a big-ass
conversation,
fucking-
but
He's a DJ record executive and promoter.
He's a
I think the
DJ?
supermodels are catching their own, right? I think you're
I
selling them
agree.
short.
I agree.
No, they absolutely
You guys are glazing.
catch.
You guys are fucking
You guys
glazing.
are glazing NFL quarterbacks.
We are. I'm not.
You would.
I'm
you
not
would.
taking
You
away.
fucking
I am
would.
not taking away from all the supermodels. You are all gorgeous. I would be lucky to be punching above my weight class, but that is Justin Herbert's weight class.
You want to punch us?
No. You know the term, bro. You
Why
know
are you
the
selling
term.
yourself short, though?
Yeah.
I'm not selling myself short. It's just she's a.
What do they
they're
call
fucking
you?
Supermodels.
No, there are less Justin Herberts all put together
100%.
in the world than
Yeah,
Madison
yeah,
Beers.
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
point.
100%, yeah.
Then that's it.
Why are you selling yourself short?
Oh, thanks, man.
They call you what?
They don't call me
Spider-Man?
They don't
no,
call me anything. They don't call me anything.
Bull-
They don't call me anything.
Dozer?
No, not
They
Bulldozer.
Actually, call me
Ant-Man?
Matty. They call me Matty
No,
J
Ant-Man.
or Matty
Captain America?
Matty J J.
No,
is
it's
now what we're seeing.
the Hulk.
No.
I don't know
My
where you guys are going with
takeaway
this.
from week 15.
Thor!
Thor have
A fucking hammer! A big meaty hammer!
big girthy.
My Mjolnir. You should name it that, bro. Mjolnir.
That's the name of Thor's hammer.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Mjolnir.
Yep.
Yep.
That's fire.
What's your takeaway?
Yeah, don't sell yourself short, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Wow, Nick just missed that.
Yep. My takeaway is, from what I've gathered with everything that we talked about maybe 20 minutes ago, that the NFL is about as wide open as it's ever been. The Kansas City Chiefs are out the playoffs.
Good one.
Yeah, good take,
He
bro.
just summed up.
Nah, good fucking take, bro.
We just argued.
We might as well just end the fucking podcast.
That was the point. So that
Good
I
thing
didn't
you
have
had
a
last.
long takeaway. I gave a general takeaway that encapsulates everything that we just talked about on the pod.
You made me drive Nick back to his house because you had important work to do, and that was your fucking takeaway. That's what
Bro
you came up
sat
with and
there.
My
said.
His
important work. I
computer for
never
30
said
minutes.
once my important work had anything
To be
do
fair, we
with
were chit-chatting.
coming on this
No.
podcast. So
We were chit-chatting, shooting the shits.
Right.
We were definitely chit-chatting.
Right.
So that's it? That's your take? Just that the NFL is wide open?
yeah,
Yeah, I feel
Who's
like
your
we
Super Bowl pick?
covered that.
Doams. Oh, yo, somebody said Matty J's gonna pick the Lakers next week.
Well, this I did see that. Well, this allows for this conversation as well. I think the Packers are done.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, with Micah, tearing his ACL, that sucks. If Devontae's out for an extended period of time, that might open the door for some other teams to possibly come out. But yeah, I'm probably going with the Rams versus the Texans.
Who's your Super Bowl pick?
To win the whole thing?
Yep.
Are you gonna say it's not because we're all gonna pick the fucking the Rams?
That's exactly where I'm going with this. Do you need me to give my pick first?
Don't pick the Rams.
You need me to say my pick
I think
first?
he does.
Should we?
pick the Rams. Don't pick the
No, because he's either going to say the Rams or the Bills.
He's saying the Rams.
Do you know where I'm going with it?
I know where he's going.
Maybe try and guess.
There's so much going on right now. Let me just stick to my pick.
Okay.
Chrissy, please pick first, please.
I really want to say the Bills, but like the Rams are just the better team on paper.
You really want to say the Bills? Put your stamp on it, Tom.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with the Bills. I think Josh Allen finally gets over his demons because Mahomes and the boys aren't.
Yeah, you would.
I was going to go with
Let's
Bills. I was. It was predetermined. Like,
So then it is wide open.
between two teams, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you have making the Super Bowl? The Patriots?
And the Rams.
Okay. Do you think the Patriots could beat the Rams?
I picked the Rams before when you just asked me.
I guess if you're in the Super Bowl, like theoretically, you
could.
can win the game, right?
Could.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the NFL is wide open, bro.
There
Good
we
take.
go.
All right. Well,
Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you guys
Yo.
so much. What?
Sorry, I want to tell them because we never do. I got to tell them.
Yeah.
Yo, fellas, we do a basketball podcast now called Run the Floor Podcast. I'll have the last episode linked here. It drops the day after you're seeing this on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, Run the Floor Podcast drops. So go check that out. Go subscribe, man. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers over there. So go subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are big basketball fans, it's definitely worth the watch. They're super interesting and fun to watch. They got some great personalities over there. It's
So
not the
much
same.
personality.
just ball game fans in general. you should check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Support us. Why not?
Yeah.
We're asking for your support.
Support. We have merch dropping December 18th. We said December 15th today.
Things happen.
Shit happens.
Things happen. December 18th, no matter what.
Yes.
No matter what.
Matty
December
J has to get in
18th.
his car and deliver it to you himself.
So
He will not.
this is Tuesday when you guys are seeing this. Tuesday the 16th, you guys are seeing this. Thursday the 18th, when the pod drops. If you guys watch the fantasy pod, which, I mean, obviously you should be watching that.
Why wouldn't you?
But Thursday's pod, when that drops, linked in the description will be the merch or on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Twitter. Everywhere. Everywhere will be our fucking
W
merch.
promo.
Go fucking get that shit.
W promo.
He's so overwhelmed because it's just such nice merch.
No, but like,
So,
go get that merch so then I could pay for speech lessons, please.
We'll put it on the ball game card.
Please.
We'll put it on the ball game
Please,
card.
please,
Nice
please.
business expense right
December
there.
18th.
Speech classes.
Yeah, bro.
All right, I'm going to close it on this. Shout out to the GOAT, the real GOAT, the only GOAT of sports entertainment, John Cena, wrapping up his 23-year WWE career. I've been a WWE guy for the longest time. I had to say it. I just had to say it. I salute to John Cena. That's it.
Yo, you know what else we could end with? We're at a certain number of subscribers as we record this right now. We anticipate getting to a specific number throughout this week. Friday, we have a special. We're doing it prior. We're getting ahead of the curve, unless everything just gets taken away from us somehow, some way. But we're doing a special 50K subscriber YouTube video dropping Friday morning. It's going to be absolutely thrilling. We're recording it actually right after this. I'm not going to say too much, but it's going to be electric. So be on the lookout for that.
What if we drop the 50K special and then, like, people just decide not to fucking... It's just mass unfollowing a ball game.
That's it.
Don't put that into the air.
Considering what we're doing, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be very upset.
I would be very upset as well.
What is that number? Are you looking right now?
47,619.
6:30.
Not bad.
It's been a little slow today.
I didn't post.
We
yesterday.
haven't posted in a couple.
Okay.
I posted one earlier, but
You guys just keep showing love, man. You guys
Didn't
are
do too
great.
well.
You've been doing everything
following
for us. We're not here without all of you. So please
love
continue.
you guys. We just want to give you guys such big kisses.
If I could, with every merch order, we would give you a special prize, but that's just not possible. Don't worry about what that special prize would be. But
I'm worried about it.
Thor's hammer.
I'm confused.
an
Polaroid.
exact replica of
Polaroid pic.
Thor's hammer. Exact replica of Thor's hammer.
Like one of those, like, you know how like they do that thing at like the wax museum where like they make your hand
Yes.
with Thor's hammer.
Yes.
A wax replica of Thor's hammer. But like the actual hammer.
Just drop it on the wax.
How is that going to fit in the box?
That shit gonna need special box, bro.
Oh, shit.
Extra strong tape. Does that include the lubricant?
Oh my god.
No, you have to spit on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials.
And with that.
And with that,
Ball
Ball
game.
game.